Just so y'all know, Microsoft's got a spring sale. Alright guys, here we are, Metaphor ReFantazio. Now let's go ahead, get out of the Manor of the Ascendant. We have finished up here. Let's return to town immediately.
Okay then. Right?
And as we are making our way home, I gotta let y'all know, do not let me get to screaming. Do not let me get to shouting. Do not let me get to let it all outing. The allergies have jumped out this year, okay? And so far, a little bit of nose, a little bit of eyes, not a big deal. The throat. The throat game on these allergies right now is killing me. If I get too loud, I might die. My vocal cords feel like, you know, when you open the car and there's that big rubber belt and you're like, how does that not snap every day? How are cars in having rubber? Rubber doesn't age well. That's going on in my throat right now and it wants to snap so bad, but we will play the game.
Speaking of,
We've got a bounty to collect, yes, the reward for defeating that beast at those ruins upon that rock. We gotta report quests. 'Tis clear now why the people of this area sought that monster's destruction for so long. 'Twas a most formidable adversary. Or maybe it just kept running away to that place where most people couldn't follow it. Cunning little bugger. I'll give it that. The word cunning is so funny to me every time. Slater, would you go report in about it, alright?
The deadline is...
Done. In the 8 days we've got left, we need to bring the kingdom back to our... 8 days? 30 minutes? I got 8 days? We won't very well be taking Louis... Whoa, I don't know if I can read today. We won't very well be taking down Louis' stronghold if we can't regain their support.
and so
If we were to challenge Louis, we'll have to hone our magic and abilities as much as we can manage. We've honed quite a bit. I am to the HO. Perhaps we should make use of the col... Go fuck yourself, Heisme.
Well done.
And I don't mean that, but Coliseum. I imagine y'all must be as tired as I am. Perhaps after our meal would be a good time to adjourn. I agree. We got hot tea and a homemade energy drink now. I was off these for a bit, if you noticed. Because I was like, let me cut out caffeine just for fun. I did, and now I'm back on it just for fun. But instead of sparkling water, I'm doing aloe vera. And I do have hot tea. No honey. They say, oh, do the honey for the throat. Do the honey for the throat.
Here you are.
I don't fuck with, like, sweetness in my tea. I know a Missouri boy without sweetness in his tea. What are we doing over here? I just don't like a sweetness in my... I also don't fuck with a milk. I don't fuck with a milk in my tea either. Though I do be drinking boba. That's literally a milk tea.
Need to go.
But if I want a hot tea, I'm not doing milk. I'm not doing honey. Or any sweetener. It's people that use stevia. What are we doing? Let's go report this quest. People are so afraid of real sugar, and, like, you know, diabetics exist. But other than diabetics, like, why are y'all so afraid of that? Where do I go? Recruitment center. Okay.
All right then. Go.
I wish I could just, like, sit here in mostly silence and then just say, like, important things. Because then it would be soothing for my voice and probably a more lovely video because I don't talk incessantly. I don't think I'm capable of that. That's a cockatrice crest. Did you really defeat a monster in the Manor of the Ascendant? Proof's right there, buddy. May I have the cockatrice crest? I want to prove. Yes, yes, yes.
Thanks, mate. We did it.
How y'all doing, though? It is 8:39 on a Saturday morning. It is, y'all know the date? April's 26th for me. This will go out on Monday, the 28th, I believe. So it's not that far away. Hello. Usually these are like weeks out. But now, you're just a couple days away. That's cute. We're getting closer. You know? Between you and me, some of us in the military think Louis should have handled this. I mean, he's strong and he has the means to fly, but I doubted he would care to help us. I was certain that you would help those in need, though, and I convinced the rest of them from there. I'm honored. You're not only strong, but willing to put your life on the line for others. I believe those are qualities befitting a true king. Okay, fucking, this guy likes me. That's nice, because people don't always like me in this game. So keep going. You've got my support. Yay. And then there's no new quests, are there? No. What is this one, though?
Counting on you.
Oops. Y'all want to go to the abandoned path? I need to wipe my nose. The other day I came to record over here, right? I was playing Xenoblade. And I brought tissues, and I was like, I'm not going to wipe my nose into my shirt today. I should get on that more often. That was lovely. Lovely. Please go to the abandoned path and take down Ordermos. Don't forget to bring back the bloodstained talon as evidence. Y'all want to go do this? I think Yufa wants to hang... No, she didn't say she wants to hang out.
Let's see.
Let me check my supporters real quick. Yufa needs something from me? What do you need from me, Yufa? All my stats are maxed out. It is so hard to impress a woman, but she is perfect. Like, what can I say?
I won't stop.
Oh, I have something I want to ask him. What do you need, love? If I ever get diverticulitis, I want y'all to know it's over for me. If y'all don't know what diverticulitis is, basically divots in your intestines or your tubing, and seeds get stuck in there and cause irritation. I eat so many seeds. Have we talked about the bird diet? I'm pretty sure we have. If I can't have seeds and nuts, I don't eat a lot of nuts. I could stand to have more nuts. Healthy fats. Helps turn biotin into collagen for your bones, your joints, your skin. So I could stand to have more nuts, but lots of seeds. God, the nose is killing me. Oh, wait, okay. Oh, Slater. About that thing I wanted to ask you, I'd prefer if we talk about it in private, so maybe next time you're going out, we need to have a chat on the runner. Well, lucky for me, I have an excuse to ride the runner to get to the Ordermos.
Go.
Let's see if I can find it on a map. Abandoned path, I remember it being in like a wooded area, and I remember we can't fly there. So it's gonna be like a 2-day trip. 2 days when I only got 7? I think it's a 2-day trip. I mean, I'll have to double check, but I think it's a 2-day trip. We haven't had one of those in a minute.
Now then, what should we do?
Let's see. Sorry if my face looks droopy. I have allergies and I just woke up, and also I don't give a fuck. I'm getting to like an I don't give a fuck point in life where, like, don't get me wrong, I love being hot and I'm glad that I'm hot, and like, you know, I'll do things to stay hot. But once I'm loaded up for the day, like, I'll like do moisturizing at night and I'll put something cute on in the morning. Like, that's my getting ready. But once I'm ready and out in the world, I just have to be comfortable and bold. Like, when I'm out and about, I can't care. You know what I mean? And we're already loaded up for this video. So now
Which one?
where's the Ordermos?
Let's see.
I think it's in like I think this is it.
What should we do?
Abandoned path. Is that it? Yeah, that's it.
I think we have a favor to do there.
2 days. It's tough out here. Here's the force of the bounty. Am I crazy, or has the number of bounties increased as of late? Yes, as if in concert with the people's unrest. Well, if nothing else, let our thorough handling of this be for them.
Well, let's roll then.
Aye, if fighting can help, you can count on me.
It's your call.
We don't need to read all this.
Let's be off.
Not with my sad throat. I upped the compression rate on my audio because on headphones and like laptop and phone speakers, my videos sound fine. I put it on a nice pair of speakers last night. It sounds good on nice headphones, but just the dynamic range was a little bit too much. Where if you're listening to this on like a nice pair of speakers, maybe even a TV, I'm sure that like the lows were too low and you couldn't hear shit. But then the highs are too high to turn it up much louder, so hopefully I've resolved that a bit. Hopefully not too aggressively. We'll see how that compression comes out. I have something I want to ask him. Where are you, babes? Sitting right there. I'm actually going to pause the video real quick and just like go absolutely nuclear in my nose, see how much snot I can get out, so I don't keep wiping it on my shirt here for you. 1 second. I've said it before and I will say it again. God gave me overactive mucous membranes. I am one slippery man on the inside. The color of the sky really is eerie. No wonder everyone in town is frightened. Da, 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 da. Excuse me, I hate to bother you, but I really want to talk to you about something. Oh, it's nothing very important. Just something that's been on my mind, yeah? Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, actually, right here is kind of... Can you come out to the deck? She's always polishing that helmet, but she never wears it anymore.
No one else is here, right? The truth is, I wanted to ask you something today. A shameless sort of request.
A kiss? A kiss? A kiss? Anything for you. A kiss?
I'm happy to do anything for you.
Would you consent to shake my hand?
Oh, even bigger than a kiss. This is huge. For her and me. What's this all of a sudden?
But why would you want that all of a sudden?
Do you remember, the trials of Malnova? I said we Mustari have two kinds of handshakes. The one we did back then was to demonstrate trust, but this time, I want the other kind.
We're in love.
I want to convey my feelings to you. Please?
Yeah.
Yes. I understand.
Oh, thank you.
I'm finding it difficult
Are
to
you-
relax.
Troubled by something? You seem tense.
How did you know?
How did you know?
So I'm right, am I? Let me hold on a moment more like this. I felt it to be a sort of miracle. I never thought I'd be involved in any way with followers of Sanctism. That's why I was so hesitant at first. When I found myself clashing with them, I became even more unsure of what was right. But then, that very unsurety is what turned out to be the most important feeling, did it not? Once I learned what frustrated me, what I refused to compromise on, I knew then who I really am at my core. It led me to a realization. I only want to live in a world where you exist.
Sometimes that's true. Like, sometimes you do... Instead of finding who you are, you end up seeing painted who you are by, like, the things you realize you are not. And it goes either way. Let's live a long time together. Let's build a kingdom. I feel the same way.
I feel the same way as you, Yufa.
Do you mean I can stay by your side? Truly, you'll grant me something so special.
I'm
It's
hype
all
as
I can ask
fuck
for.
that this game, like, doesn't have romance, and I have been since the beginning, been like, yes, a game with no romance, how fun, what a joy. A little petite piece of romance here at the end, I kind of don't mind. It's kind of sweet, kind of nice. Only because it's her. If it'd been anybody else, I'd be like, boo!
Just know that for me, no one could possibly replace you.
Well,
I
I'd
may
be
not
okay with Barden.
accustomed to things here, but I like my life right now. I even like the people here, on the mainland. It's just that there's such a plethora of things I feel I must protect, and I don't always know how. But I prefer this over being protected. No matter what lies ahead, I will protect our future. That means you.
The Oracle Priestess, Yufa, keeper and heritor of the Summoner's virtues, by the grace...
In the last video, we bought an item. I was just
If
buying
everyone
items up.
the world over could cooperate like
Let me
this.
read these. Okay. And that item made it so that if whoever has this item equipped dodges an attack from the enemy, that enemy loses all their turns.
I've been holding your hand all this time. Oh,
And at the time I thought cool item, whatever, you know, just buying it to have it. I'm probably not going to use it. When I was watching that video back and I saw that item, I thought, ooh, Heisme is so quick. And he's so agile and like everything misses him. And he has so many great effects that happen to him and to the team should attacks miss him. Just the way like his lineage is built. And it kind of made me wish I'd gotten Heisme's Royal Archetype. And technically I still could, we are not doing that. I'll have a look, but I don't think we're gonna get that done. Yeah, and I kind of wish I done that. But also, I don't know, I just worry that the Luis fight's gonna be tough. And if I could have him missing Heisme and then just losing all his turns, it would mean a lot to me.
Perhaps we can hold fast this way just a little longer.
What if we sit down up here and just stay here for a while? The two of us held hands until the others arrived. Thanks to Yufa's strong faith in me, the people of Virga Island now fully support me. We are stuck at that 619. Xbox. Hearts is one. I'm so proud of myself for getting that done. Oi, oi. Oh, nuts. I didn't read it. An awfully violent lot swarming the deck right now. Deal with them before they deal with me, would you? I swear, would it be too much to ask for a little peace? We can do without all this. No better way to let them know that they're not welcome than by roughing them up a bit. I think it's bugs. Yeah. Just like shrimps. It's bugs. Do the kids not know boobs up my ass and out anymore? The other day I said boobs up my ass and out, and Garrison looked at me like I'm crazy. Does Gen Z not know boobs up my ass and out anymore? Because back in my... Do y'all know boobs up my ass and out? One second. I've got to show y'all boobs up my ass and out. Okay. Now, please don't let there be anything weird in my browser. Boobs up my ass and out. What? That's not what we're looking for. It's not. Here it is. How do you open image in your tab? Do y'all know this? So that's boobs up my ass and out, and I just show. Oh my god! All of this down here. Okay. I might have to cut this out of the video. I'm gonna have to double check everything that just came up on the screen. Let's go back to the game. Whoa, not all right. Now let's take down the bugs. Extreme physical slash to all. Go ahead. Get them out of here. More of a. Oh wait, Elminta. I like an Elminta. What's it weak to light?
Let me rethink this.
I bet it's weak to light.
Not now.
Regardless, I'm gonna hit it with heavy, weak. The only extreme I have is one that hits everybody.
Hack and slash.
Do I have any light moves? Yes. Do you have any light moves? And that's okay that you don't. Poor thing didn't stand a chance. We are strong as tough as nails, they say. Tough as nuts. Got an opal out of that. That's my dad's birthstone, if you don't know. And if you don't know, then I guess you just hate my dad. I love the shit out of my dad. Has he been blocked on my phone for 3 months?
Ontario, prospering modestly without reliance on trade, in part thanks to a thriving dairy farm. The Ishkia tribe secludes itself here, avoiding outside clamor, as though ushered in by the bleating of sheep grazing on a rock face. The gauntlet runner descends upon the quiet mountain village.
I did not realize we were going to stop at a little village. Please let me see. Sheep? Bleating? With a T, not a D. Oh, can we stay in Malva? The goats here are so adorable, aren't they? Pity that Etria didn't have any. Let's not get attached, love. We have enough kids running wild on the Gauntlet Runner as it is.
I'm starving.
Goats, huh? Bet they'd be tasty in a roast or a stew. Indeed, livestock would give us far more flexibility in our provisions.
Gosh.
See what I mean? Now let's get going before we end up becoming a traveling zoo. What do y'all got? Y'all got sheep? Can I buy sheep? I cannot buy heavenly water. I truly have too much heavenly water. Oh, this is a 2-day trip, which means I get a chance to take a bath. We haven't taken a bath in so long, and I've got the Prince's warm embrace or whatever they're called. Oh, I'm so hyped to take a bath. It's probably gonna be our last bath of the game. Sell that opal.
All right.
No, actually, wait. I want to talk to the person, not sell. Listen. Tell me about the village. Oh, I'm glad I'm not out there with all that going on. Last thing I'd want is to lose my life in some meaningless conflict over kings. No, thank you. Even after everything that's happened, you still don't care who's king. What's the small talk? What are the streets saying? Truth is, ever since the sky changed, the goats haven't been producing milk. I'm not sure how much longer we can last. Oh, we gotta get to Luis and quick. The goats aren't producing milk? That's a bad omen. They must be more sensitive to anxiety than you. It may be time for you to face your fears. Yeah, I'd say. Alright.
All right. Hey.
The Gauntlet Runner's slowing pace signals their arrival at an
Bath time.
They are grateful for these moments of repose, quietly acknowledging their good fortune, a rare glimpse into a party at peace.
Can I just say gratefulness is like, that's the gag. We've talked about this. I'm so excitable and like life is so exciting to me, and every day I'm like, it's so cool that I get to do this and that I get to be that. And that my body, I know I've got the allergies right now. It's so cool that I got to do meth for 6 years and now I'm 30 and my body feels really good because I took care of myself and healed, and I'm so lucky. I'm just saying, being grateful makes life so exciting. An attitude of gratitude, if you would, as opposed to y'all's. Normally, y'all got an attitude of platitude. I've talked about this on channel 2, Persona 3 Reload playthrough. I talked about how I have an attitude of gratitude and y'all have an attitude of platitude. Once again, I'm talking down to y'all. Be gracious, okay? Platitudinous? I don't think so. I'm gonna get me a bath.
All right, then.
Let's go.
Meow, meow, meow. It's a bath cask. She'll give me one of those Princess Warm Embrace, Serene Embrace, huh? She could have given me more, but she's got a business to run. She's got a me to exploit. The smell of lush foliage under the sun's rays envelops me. It's as if I'm wandering through a forest. The Elden Forest? As my mind calm, my anxiety disappears. This is all stats up. MP increased by 2. I can deal with that. I got 2 Switch, 2 pre-orders. One for me, one for Garrison. I fought tooth and nail. One of them I got online at Target. The last place I wanted one from. But you get one, you get one. And then I didn't trust that pre-order, so then I went to GameStop the next day. I stood in line with the line dwellers. Oh, what's going on here? Can't a man get some sleep? Oh, not me sleeping in a full outfit. Our barrelman Heisman spotted them. They're already on board. Get yourselves topside post haste. What was I saying? Yeah, so then I was in line with the line dwellers. I got a date in line. Waiting for Switch 2 pre-orders at GameStop. This handsome. There was a few people. I'd say maybe like 20 other people before I got there. But the store had 60 in stock. It was 42 Mario Kart bundles and 18 of the regular ones. And one kid had papers, so then the man in front of me passed me one of those papers, and then I was like, yo, got a pen? He had a pen, and then we were chatting, and then he liked my phone because I'm using this little orange thing right now. And I was like, he's handsome, and he's charming, and he might be obtainable. I was really, truly charmed. But I was like, this man is stuck in a line with me. I'm not going to make him uncomfortable because it would also make me uncomfortable. So I'm actually not going to, like, directly hit on this man because, like, we are stuck in line for an hour and a half. But then they're taking people into the store 2 people at a time. Guess what, 2? Him and I. So then we get our Switches, and we both did the exact same thing. Mario Kart bundle, no protection. He was really selling the protection. I love that guy. His name's Jonah at the Columbia Mall GameStop. Great guy. Except for if you go to any GameStop in Columbia, he might be there. They are rotating. I don't know what's going on at GameStop, but it's not going well. But Jonah, you can find him anywhere. Great guy. And we said no protection, and we both just paid off the whole thing. And Jonah said to both of us, paying off the whole thing, but not protecting it. And we're like, bro, can we get out of here? But then, get this. So then I think, okay, I can flirt with him on the way out because we're going our separate ways. And then if he's uncomfortable, he can just escape the situation. So too can I. So I'm like, young man, I got a compliment and a question, and you can have the compliment depending on how you answer the question. And I said, young man, are you into dudes? Because you are so handsome. And he said, okay, period, you too. He didn't say okay, period, or else I would have been like, actually, I'm out. And then we exchanged numbers, and we're gonna set something up. Isn't that crazy? But then, get this. If it had gone wrong, it would have been bad. Because we both entered through the same door, so we both had to walk the same way for a good, like, 8 minutes. Can you imagine? I wouldn't even know what I would have done if it had gone terribly. I would have noticed we were walking the same way and just gone around, stopped at another store or something, give him his space. But yeah, so that got me a Switch 2 and got me a date with a young man. It always happens by accident. I should be doing this fight, I'm so sorry. It always happens by accident. Because we all know, what do I always say? I don't want a boyfriend. I'm open to a boyfriend, but I don't want one. But then I go to a Dunkin' Donuts and I flirt with a man and I end up with a man with long blonde hair. And then I go to get a Switch 2 and I'm in line with the line dwellers. And, let's just do that. No, 1. Sorry, I'm not really reading these. I'm like telling my story because I haven't really told this story out loud. I told Matthew. I was driving home and I just said really quickly, I was like, I got a date while in line at the mall. And never explained it further. I just told Garrison kind of the same thing. To 1. Do you have anything for all? No, and that's okay. Just strike the 1 then. Critical. To 1. I hate hitting 1.
We're all counting on you. I call upon royal power within. Hack and slash.
Oh my god, another elemental.
In the name of justice, I'll save this. Warrior! I'll cut you down.
1 second, let me get through this battle. I talked y'all ears off in the beginning of it, made it last too long. Let me just get it done.
You hit their weakness.
Here I
That's
go.
your opening, Captain.
Shaved my head bald the other day. It was overdue. My hair was getting so long. Y'all know I don't like to grow hair on my head because I'm too balding for hair on my head to make sense. You know what I mean? Like, it looks cute sticking out of a hat. Should that hat get flipped? I look, it's like how clown hair looks, where it's just like, we've got a Pennywise, we've got a Nickel Smart situation on our hands should my cap flip. So I finally got around to shave my head bald, which I do like once a year. I should be doing it multiple times a year. So I love being bald. I love being bald and shirtless. And if I'm shirtless when I have like hat on, it's like, boo. Bald and shirtless is such a hot look on me. Do you get to see it? Absolutely not. But just so you know, me bald and shirtless, In the GameStop line? No, just kidding.
Crowning of a new king. 7 days remain.
You know what felt so good? It was kind of... Because the night before, when I was trying to secure a Switch 2, I was on a Discord call with my ex-husband because he was doing the same thing in Canada. And when we were both struggling at first, I was like, I don't want to go stand in line with line dwellers. They're going to try to talk to me, and like, no offense to them. We're just heading home. What do you want to do? I really don't have anything that productive to do. We could go sweep the floors.
Let's head there right away.
I was really just down on the idea. Maybe because I'd been up for 22 hours and it was 2 a.m. Or maybe just because if I think too much about going in public, I like trick myself into being anxious. But then I actually go out in public and every time I'm like, wait, this is the spice of life. So then I finally go hang out with the floor dwellers at the mall and we all sit on the floor and floor dwellers sounds like not nice. And they were overwhelmingly, but not completely, lovely. Actually, they were all lovely. I just don't know if they were all like for me. My mind, this is such an actually thing of me. When people are really, really loudly and boldly like incorrect / uninformed and sharing that as if it's not that, sharing that as if it's informed and correct, it does really grate on me, but I'm also really polite and I mind my own business. So I'm not going to be like, actually, so hearing that some of these people in the line behind me, and there's one old lady who I didn't mind her being uninformed because she wasn't speaking like she was informed. She's like, does it come with a controller? Oh, that's crazy. It doesn't come with a controller. And then somebody's explained, like, it comes with the Joy-Cons. She's like, those are the side things. And I can tell that people aren't understanding each other. That's kind of shit drives me nuts. But, let's clean the strategy room.
Got it.
We're not getting anything done today. I'm sorry. I'm just yap. But overwhelmingly great experience. Everybody was so lovely and so nice. I just got the system, didn't get any games or nothing, so I was like, I'll sort that out in the meantime. And in the meantime, I have pre-ordered No Sleep for Konami Date. I've pre-ordered Guardians of Ozima. I've pre-ordered Raido the Soulless Army. There's one more. Oh, Sonic X Shadow Generations, which I'd been meaning to buy on Switch, so the fact that it's now on Switch too, yippee yeehaw. At some point, I'm going to get that Kirby game for Switch I never got. Now has the Switch 2 version that's $80. I'm going to buy that. Oh, and the new Mario Party Jamboree, I've played it. Actually, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about it, actually. Hey, look what I found. We could still use this, don't you think? Orgo sugar. What's an Orgo? Now we got a nice cleaning room to hang out in. So all I'm saying is go sit on the floor in a mall. Also, more fighting. It's tough in these woods. But you know how like malls will be like, we open at 11, but there are walking hours and they actually open the doors to the mall at 6, but none of those doors open until 11. If you didn't know that, now you know. Most malls, I'm sure there's malls that don't, but it's because old people like to walk around the mall. And it's just like a nice place for walking, I guess. A safe place for walking, maybe for older people and whatever. I was aware of that one. All the old people walking by smiling, being like, what's going on here? Why are you guys all online? And everybody being like, Switch 2 pre-orders. And like, what's that? And then I remember that one guy was like, I used to have a Game Boy. And it's like, okay, you kind of get it, young man. Once young man. But something I didn't consider. A woman, like a young-ish mother, like maybe like my age. I'm 30. Pretty young mother. I guess that's not young. That's like a normal age to be a mother. That's crazy to think about. My mother had me at she had my sister at 19. She had me at 21. She said, I'm gonna get liquored up and I'm gonna have a baby. She didn't say that. I made that up, but she did have me at 21.
I'll cut you down.
Where are they going with this? Oh, youngish mother. Young. 30's young.
Come on, everyone. We can't relax
In the
yet.
name of justice.
Young mother who just loves the shit out of her daughter. And the daughter, she takes the daughter to the mall, it looks like in the morning before it opens, to drive this RC car because it's got these long, clean, wide halls of a mall, you know. And I'm just like, God, what one, if the mother takes the time out of her day, you know, it is an effort to be up early in the morning and to go to a mall in public. So that the kid can just drive their car in like a really nice, expanse space of room. I just thought that was really sweet. And then, so I got my Switch 2 pre-order in, and then I got a Subway sandwich, because the other day Garrison was cleaning his closet. He was going through all of his like old mail and stuff, like paperwork, to file it away. He found $80 in cash and a $10 Subway gift card. I said, I'll be taking that because he doesn't need Subway. If he gets Subway, all he gets is flatbread. Get this, flatbread with pepperoni on it. Dead at, like, that's it. So Subway's not really a place for him, because like paying $12 for flatbread with pepperoni on it, even he can see that that's a little bit silly. So I said, I'll be taking that. So then I got my Switch 2 and went to because it's in a mall, the GameStop. Got me a Subway sandwich, got some things at Target, went on home. And I was dead that day, because I was up for 22 hours, slept for 2 hours, went to a mall.
The story goes that a nearby village was struck by famine, and in order to preserve its food stores, abandoned their elderly along this road. Amidst a view so stained with sin, pleasing to the eye, the gauntlet runner's engine ceases its mechanical worry.
One concern I have about going on a date with this man, we've been chatting lightly back and forth. It's not like all day chat, because I don't fuck with that, and I don't think he does either. Or if he does, he's not showing it. If we go on a date before the Switch 2 comes out, what if I see him at the midnight launch and I'm like, like, I would never ghost him, but like, I don't know, what if he likes me more than I like him or something? I don't know. Or it could go the other way around. I don't know. I'm just saying, if I have to see this man at midnight launch, if something goes weird, that's going to be weird. But also, am I going to go to a midnight launch on a Wednesday night? Now, it's technically going to be 11 p.m. here. 11 p.m. on a Wednesday? I wake up at 4 a.m. for work the next day, and I could take the day off to play Switch. I would consider that if it's a Friday. Am I going to take a Thursday off to play games, to play Mario Kart? And then go to work on Friday? That's crazy. So maybe I'll just like go pick it up after work on Thursday. But like, I don't know, like the experience of a midnight release. You know, I want to see those floor dwellers again. They were lovely people. I bet this place would be beautiful if the sky weren't this hellish color. I love the color in the sky, personally. And the monsters. Guess that's why we're here. Monsters that threaten our safety under ominous skies. Practically a metaphor for the country in its current state.
Well,
If we stop Louise, perhaps blue skies will return, and we can too come back under less fraught pretense.
That's right.
How wonderful. I shall anticipate the moment. Yet to make that happen, we must first collect the bounty, yes? It'll emerge if we hunt a snake-like monster called Rigopitia. Did we get intel on this? It doesn't matter. Somebody will give me all the tea. Apparently they'll alert the bounty that something is off in the forest.
We should go.
Let's get going then, Slater. Lead the way. I said don't let me get to hooting and hollering, and here I am, Mr. Me and the Blowfish. I've been hooting. Now my throat's all fucked. When I heard you lot were coming, da 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 da, hee hee hee. Hee 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 hee. Who are you? We got like my crew, and then it's like, he's just trying to blend in. Who are you? Pained adventurer.
Leave it out, mate.
Oh, take care if you're going further in. There's all kinds of nasty beasts, floating specters being the worst of them. I gave it a good slash with my blade, and the bloody thing exploded. I should have kept my distance and fought using magic. Wow, that could have been bad. You okay? Well, I'm alive, and that's saying something. Just be careful, you hear. Alright. Welcome to the crew. Yeah, let's go on in. That little tune I was just making noise about, the do 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 do. That is Sheik's theme from Ocarina of Time, and it has been my town tune for the majority of my time playing Animal Crossing in my life throughout multiple games, though when I first started New Horizons, my town tune was the Battle Network theme, Mega Man Battle Network. Do 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 do. It was that.
We've been spotted.
But now it's back to Sheik's theme because I really like that song. It's beautiful. Also, Sheik was my like awakening to like who I am. Like I remember seeing Sheik and being like, that's what I am. And by that I don't mean a woman in a man's body. Though, you know, like I looked at that for a bit and I was like, is there something I need to tell myself? But no. I'm very much a dude in a dude's body. Which is, you know, very fortunate for me. I've got other... Never mind. But... we're just kind of running around haphazardly, and that's okay today. We'll explore it all at some point. Oh, but if I kill enough snakes, that the thing's gonna appear. So you need to die. Thank you. What was I saying? Oh, just... Sheik... I don't know, just... there was an androgyny about Sheik. And a beauty and a grace and a serenity and a wisdom, which makes sense because Zelda holds the Triforce of Wisdom. I just really was in love with Sheik. But not in a way that was like, I want them. It was like, I am them. And I know you see the sloppy, loud, goofy man I am today, and you might think, that's because you don't know me like that, okay?
Sure we'll find a use for it.
Sir, you need to leave. Sheik changed my life.
Spotted. We must be vigilant.
Amazing. Great moves back there.
These things are so annoying. Where's the item? Bug!
That should come in handy.
I just want to get enough bugs for the old man in Briarhaven to love me. I don't know if I'm going to by the end of the game. Let me look at this map. Let's go to the southern area. What does it mean when somebody says somebody's a southpaw? What does that mean? Like in baseball, like, oh, they're a southpaw. What does that mean? My mind always went to like, oh, they're left-handed, but like, that's not your southpaw. So what's a southpaw?
All right, we did it.
And if it's just that they're left-handed, lie to me, because that's really going to underwhelm me.
Something's off.
Watch out.
How do people not love this sky? I know it's like a sign of bad things. I hate what the sky represents. But what it is, beautiful warm-toned brushstrokes. Oh, hey! Hey, kiddo, have you been collecting experimental materials?
What?
It's that talking tooth again. Any more good advice, Toothy? Kill monsters to get heaps of experimental materials, then use those materials to make masks and vessels. If you want to know what'll drop, ask your fairy friend. He's not making puns like he usually does. Wait, me? Is it suggesting I can figure that out when I analyze monsters? If not, here's a crunchy tip. Why defeat monsters form when you can just steal them? White masks and talismans are for super special experiments. Be the mad scientist you always wanted to be. Go nuts, champ. That was not the real talkative tooth. He didn't make enough puns. You doing okay? What's wrong? How's your home life? He looks so sad. I hope he's doing okay, but I don't want to pry. I know I don't know him like that. We just meet in passing. One time in middle school, I had so many girlfriends in middle school because I was what? Hot, sassy, and a player. Still am to this day. Yeah, I'm not really a player. I am hot and sassy though. Where was I going with this? I dated a girl named Bailey. We never said a word to each other. We would just text and see each other in the hallway and be afraid of each other. I was like, what are we doing here? So that did not last long. Uh-oh.
Enemies.
It's here. I'm sure the presence I'm sensing is the bounty we're searching for. Let me meet this thing. Oh, big boy. Big jaundiced boy. It's finally come out. You can't hide from us and we're gonna take you down. Well, it sure looks like it's the type that won't give up without a hassle. Guess I've got to get my hands dirty on this one.
Now then.
Its visage betrays a great strength within. Come now, everyone, and give this fight your full attention.
Gangway!
Drinking aloe through a straw is mostly going well for me, but there are obviously chunks. I don't fuck with a pulpless aloe. Aloe without the pulp? What's the point? And every once in a while, a piece will get stuck in this straw. Ooh.
This'll be over in no
He's got big old feet and nasty toes. Hey, girl. Thanks, queen.
I call upon royal power within.
I'm gonna just hit him with this. Oh, he resisted. Damn, I should have paid half an attention. Alright, what you wait to, babes? Dark. You see, I don't really have a team built around dark moves because we're not a team of evil. Evil? Resist. Does he resist all physicals?
He's no good against them.
Yeah.
That's the last thing we need.
Let me use some of these just to get an extra turn. But also, I don't really need that extra turn. I'm not going to struggle with this fight, I don't think. Not to be, like, too high on my own self. I'll do the 200. Who needs it?
This'll do.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Damn, we got two really good physical... Well, this will give him a weakness, though. It'll be worth it in a bit.
Let's hit that.
And then she's going to go ahead and give him... Oh, she doesn't have frigid tactic anymore. Damn, hate to see it.
Not now.
I missed the frigid tact.
Just the thing.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak
I
spot.
shall vanquish evil. No, not this. Here.
I shouldn't have done that.
Their weak point. Keep it up strong.
Yeah, I should have. That made sense.
Hold on. Here.
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing.
Extreme. Extreme. Oh, this one ignores resistances. Okay.
Right in their weak spot.
Good to know.
Down,
For all that we strive for.
Lowers defense.
Watch out.
Oh! Okay. Didn't go well.
Strength is fading. Oh, please.
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain.
He resisted, but just hit him with it anyways.
Not done yet.
Prince. Flare.
That's gonna be the end of him. What are y'all doing today? It's Monday for y'all. Well, it's Monday when this comes out. I guess you can watch these whenever you want, huh? That's crazy. I don't know what I'm doing today. Usually Saturdays, me and Garrison have a reason to go out and do something, but I don't know if we do today. I don't think we need to go out today. So I'll probably play Xenoblade. I've been playing Super Monkey Ball, Banana Rumble. What do y'all know about this? Look at this, it's got a little booklet. It's got a little booklet with the game. That's cute. I have another Monkey Ball game that also has a book. I'm like, I'm just collecting Monkey Ball games in little books at this point. Also, am I crazy? Or like, wood, right? I don't know. Y'all let me know, but like, might. Yeah, not would, but like might. Hate to say. Okay. I've been playing that on my Switch Lite handheld mode because, what was it called? What's that game where I was in space that I was playing? Damn, what's it called? Y'all don't care. What was that game called? Citizen Sleeper, great game. It wasn't hooking me. I'm gonna have to come back to it at a later time. That was my Switch Lite game because I have like my main Switch, which is Xenoblade. My Switch Lite, which was that, which I would take to work and play. But now that my Switch Lite that I take on the go with me. Monkey Ball Banana Rumble. Because when you're on the go, you don't want to be reading chunks of text about how you are dying. And that's something you want to do at home. Not on a bright yellow Switch Lite. I need whimsy on a bright yellow Switch Lite. Whew, it's down, and somehow we're all still standing. I'm just thankful we finished it off before it could attack anything nearby.
You're right.
I bet it's proper scary knowing something like this was so close by. And there's no doubt that other monsters like this are all over the land by now. Well, we can't see the whole lot of them on our own.
The reason is,
So our only recourse is to stop Luis. And if the situation is allowed to continue, we shall be left with a world where none are willing to aid each other. I won't live in a world like that.
I don't know about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Indeed, and we're the only ones who can see to it. 'Tis a weighty responsibility, yet one that we must nonetheless bear. First, we need to be sure we're ready for the fight. Let's go back to town and collect a reward. I could be like, I'm going to sit here and grind. Everything here is too low leveled. It doesn't make sense. Let's go back.
Got it.
Now we need to hit Luis up here soon, y'all. Yes, let's. It will surely be night by the time we return. We're running low on days. Also, I don't have much else I need to do. I could take maybe one more day to grind, but like, what's a good place to grind for levels? Because I don't really need to grind for archetype stuff. I want to see how close I am to getting this. What does it need? 15 on Dragoon, 15 on Tycoon. So I'd have to get this and that up. Yeesh. And then Dragoon is this one, correct?
That is...
Which then need level 10 on the Magic Knight, which is here. Let's see what we can do. I might not end up using Heisme. But what else do I need these for? Like, everybody's fully ranked on their Royal Archetype, right? Everybody that has the Royal Archetype. Yeah. So let's see what kind of work we can do on Heisme, my love. So we need the Magic Warrior, Magic Knight, Magic... I need to... Oh, but I don't have the Magic Knight. It's the Knight, not the Warrior, right? Let me double check these things. This isn't going to be fun for you to watch. Okay, I need to get Knight and then Magic Knight. These menus are beautiful, but they could be a bit more practical as well.
I have retained my edge. My power swells forth. Steady effort is
I just
key.
want to see if I can get his Royal Archetype. Because I don't need these Leaves of Light and Jeweled Roots for much else. That wasn't enough. But oh, here we go.
I have retained my edge.
I have retained my... Me when I'm edging and I don't bust. Okay, so then I need to go study this one. I'm studying this one so I can get this one, so I need to get just to a level 10 on this.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting.
See, this is the stuff I usually do off camera. Like, this is what you guys are missing, is me just flipping through this menu, watching that bat fall into the void. You're not missing much.
Steady effort is key.
Go ahead and channel that. He's wielding the Dracodios now, which means that nobody else is wielding it, which is crazy to me. Level 10 is all I need.
I have retained my edge. My power swells forth.
I think we'll get his Royal Archetype. Okay. And then I need Dragoon.
I see. Fascinating.
Goofy looking thing.
This right here. All right.
Oh, but I also need to study these. Wait. now that my main character has unlocked these, I also need to max them out for him. I'm gonna pause the video while I get all this done. I'll bring you back like when I'm done with the boring shit. Be right back. Hey yo, while I'm doing this, look at this passive I just got from the Dragoon. I could apply this to my character and it prevents charm, daze, forget, sleep, and rage. Very useful. I'm not done yet. Just wanted to show you that. BRB. Impressed more, he says, oh, incredible. You've now acquired all the known archetypes of this world. Heroic embodiments of old. Their entire legacy of that power has here and now been fully reclaimed. The virtues once lost have been restored in this turbulent world. You yourself have become a hero. Simply wonderful, Slater. I will entrust you with a treasured possession of mine. Consider this more than a thank you. It is something I want to entrust to this power of someone like you. A hero. Take it. What's the king's sovereignty and can I use it?
Good.
Wait a minute, what's king's sovereignty? Okay, I'll keep y'all on now. I don't know if we're gonna get Royal Archetype for Heisme, because I've used most of my Leaves of Light and Jeweled Roots, completing every single archetype for the main character. Because that was my main goal, other than to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. My main goal, aside from that, was to get every archetype mastered with the main character. And we're getting there. New skills, new possibilities. That's what I've been saying, you know?
I found new power.
Xbox. 8.46% of people that play this game did this. These numbers are crazy because you'll beat the game and it'll be like 2% of people did this, but then you'll do like the hardest boss in the game, like a side boss. You'll do Elegy of Soul, be like 50% of people did this. It's like, how? Ain't nobody even beat this game. Not making sense to me. Prevents poison, malady, paralysis, hex, burn, and frostbite. You could equip this and that last one I showed you. Ooh, and you're unaffected, unbothered. Allows one ally to endure one fatal attack, restoring them to full HP once per battle. And that's a passive. Maybe that's worth applying. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. I done did it. Now, Heisme. You know what? He's not going to get his Royal Archetype. We hate to see it. We hate to say. And that's okay. I'm going to keep my Leaves of Light in case I want to like inherit some crazy moves on my other people. And Heisme will be free of the burden of having to take on that final battle with us. Let's return to town.
Okay then.
Now,
Right? See you soon, I hope.
it's a bit late in the video for us to go like up to Louise's Gauntlet Runner. But like, what else is there to do? I could go to a dungeon one last time and do a bunch of grinding off camera.
I believe.
We've yet to report in about the bounty in the woods, correct? 'Twould be a shame to do all that work and not collect our just rewards. Appreciate the extra funds, but when I think about how many hulking monsters there are still out there, I can't say I'm thrilled. We'll just have to take one hulking monster at a time then, love. Helping people with them should be a priority.
Let's go give them the news.
Slater, let's go give our report on that bounty soon. Let's go get that done. We've got 6 days left.
And so.
I, for one, am beat. I just want to scarf this down and get me beauty sleep. Mm-hmm. And beautiful you are. Okay, we'll go report this quest.
Draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 6 days remain.
6 days is this game's gonna end. Oh. I only got 200 hours out of this game. I've been playing for 200 hours. But man, I don't want it to end. What Atlas game do you want to play after we beat this? Because we go from Atlas game to Atlas game. And then sometimes I have one other rotating Switch game, like right now it's Xenoblade, it was Zelda for a bit. After this, now Raido and the Soulless Army, Raido Kozunuha, you know him, you love him. He's coming out June 19th? He comes out like 2 weeks after the Switch comes out. The Switch 2. We're gonna play that on the channel, right?
Luis, what?
What's something we can play in 2 game that's Atlas? Like a Megaton Atlas. Or Catherine. I'm not talking like Unicorn Overload or something like that. 13 Sentinels? Oh my god, that would take forever. I'm looking at my game shelf. I'll figure out in my own time, but we gotta find something to do for 2 weeks. Well, I guess we have a month. We've got like almost 2 months to finish another Atlas game. How long is Catherine? It'd be fun to jump from this to Catherine, right? We're trying to find the recruitment center, aren't we?
All right then.
Grand Trad is huge. I would love to play Shin Megami Tensei 3 on the channel, but that would take us 10 years, and we don't have time for that. Righto Kozanuha. Now, I've been meaning to get a 4K capture card for a while now. Because my Xbox, I prefer to play it at 4K, but I have to put it into 1440p when I come record just because my current capture card will freak out if I put it in 4K. I don't want to go drop the money on a 4K capture card, you know what I'm saying? But now that like the Switch will be able to output at 4K, how often we'll be hitting that TBD, but maybe it's time to just go get one. But then my Mac doesn't have a lot of storage. When I bought my Mac, I was like, I'll buy not solid state drives. I'll buy NVMe storage and attach it via USB-C, like, which I will, but I haven't done it yet. So like recording in 4K and then editing and exporting in 4K, do I have the power to do it? Yes. Do I have the memory, the space? I have the RAM for it. I don't have the like loose storage right now for that, so TBD as well. You guys don't care about that either. Isn't it crazy? If you look at my channel, I've uploaded over 600 videos. You'll also notice that like none of them get views, which is like 1, because they're long, 2, because how do you get found in an oversaturated market of making games? And I think 3, probably the biggest thing. Actually, 3 I'm off-putting, 4 the biggest thing. You'll notice I have the word cunt and fuck me just in the titles of videos. I don't censor anything, and I like don't make videos that YouTube's gonna recommend. But isn't it so cool and crazy? I've got 600 long ass videos. I've been doing this for like 4 years. For no reason. I'm still out here doing it. I get nothing out of it other than a little bit of fun. And that's all I need is a little bit of fun. Wait. If it helps people, I'll do it. All right. Well, you guys, so here's the game plan.
All right then.
We're gonna go ahead and close out this video. I'm going to find...
Hey,
Well, are there any labyrinths we haven't been to? I don't think I have any quests remaining. We could do this. Where's she at? To inspire divine fish. Y'all want to go try to cook something up for this classy woman? Can I go cook? I don't think I can cook in the Gauntlet Runner if it's not running. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and close out the video. Find a place to grind in the meantime. And then next time, we might go to that woman. I might cook her up something while I'm grinding. We might go to that woman, and then we're going to Luis. Next video, we are heading on up. So, be around for that. The game must be coming to an end here soon. For now, thank you for hanging out. Okay.